Hello, hello, hello. Hope you all are doing well, my beautiful soul to soul family. This is another message for you. And actually, this message is going to be for the women. So, all the women in the house, get your coffee, get your tea, get your soda, whatever it is that you prefer to sip on at this time, and let's get right into it, okay? Okay, this is the message. God is saying, my daughters, you are perfect, just the way you are. Did you hear that? Do you want me to say it again? You are perfect, just the way you are, okay? Love yourselves. In order to receive the love that you want, you need to give yourself that love. You need to love yourself, okay? No other woman is the same as you are. Your body does not need to look like Sally's body. Right now, we are living in a time where social media, everywhere we look, it's projecting, oh, you need to look this way in order for a man to want you. You need to look this way to be attractive. You need to look this way in order to love yourself. No, you are perfect just the way you are, okay? And God made you perfect, okay? He made you just the way He wanted to make you. Whether that is, it doesn't matter if you are thin, if you're thick, if you're chubby, if you're short, if you're tall. No, those are all stereotypes. Those are all things that the world, that society puts on us, and basically classifies us as, okay? God made us each in our own beautiful way. He made us with love. He made us perfect, okay? And we need to start realizing that, and realizing that we don't need to change our body in order to feel fulfilled or complete, or for somebody to love us. We don't need to change it. Yes, okay, wearing makeup makes us feel beautiful, right? And again, we're changing the way we look, but you don't need to go to the measures of going and getting your body fixed, shaped, whatever, okay? No shame to the women that do that, but God is saying you don't need all that. You are perfect just the way you are. And we need to start showing our daughters that they don't need to change the way they look to be loved, to be liked, okay? We need to show them that they are perfect just the way they are, okay? And we need to believe that for ourselves, okay? We need to be the example, okay? I'm sorry, I wrote it down, so I'm just trying to go back to it, okay? But remember, you are made perfect, whether you are thin, thick, and you need to look in the mirror and love what you see. So look in that mirror and say, I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am beautiful. I am worthy. Okay? I love myself so much that I am attracting that same love back. Okay? Because if we're sitting here and we're in depression and insecure and feeling like we're not enough or we don't look enough, then guess what? We're gonna attract that to us. Sorry, the baby's making noise. Okay, but we're gonna attract that to ourselves. Okay, we're gonna tell our spouse, our partner, we're gonna tell the world that, you know what, I don't think I'm enough, so you shouldn't think I'm enough. You should want me to look this way or that way. No, you are enough. And remember, look in that mirror with confidence and say, girl, I love you, okay? And I know how hard it is, especially if you are a mother, especially if you are having a baby, if you're pregnant, if you just had a baby. I know it's extremely, extremely hard to love the body that we're given, that we're left with. That we brought this gift into the world, and when we look in ourselves in the mirror, we expect to bounce back like that. We have such high expectations of ourselves that we're allowing society to have even bigger expectations towards it. Like we're allowing society to say, you know what? You're not beautiful unless you go get a surgery. You're not beautiful unless you go get this done to yourself. Okay? No. Like, take a moment and really think about it. Our bodies bring life into this world. Let that sink in. Our bodies bring life into this world, and we expect to bounce back like we did not just create a whole human. We need to give ourselves time to heal and to love ourselves, okay? And I could resonate with this message so much because I'm a mother. I have given birth to 8 beautiful babies, okay? And I am thin. I am very thin, and I've always been thin my entire life. I used to be told, oh, eat a cheeseburger. Oh, you need to eat more. Or you look like you're starving. When I would really stuff my face, I would eat, and I just cannot gain weight. And then it wasn't until I had my, I think, second daughter that I went to the doctors, and you know how they test you for everything. Well, they did my blood, and I have hyperthyroidism, okay? So my condition is you're supposed to be gaining weight and not be able to lose it. But for some reason, I have it the opposite, where no matter how much I eat, I can't keep the weight on, okay? So I always thought, well, what's wrong with me? And I was always sad that I couldn't gain weight. I would get made fun of, that I'm too thin, to this. Felt like I wasn't enough, okay? But then, even after giving birth, I was feeling that way, because postpartum depression hits us, and we feel like we're not enough, even though we just created this whole life. We just created a whole life, okay? But the thing is that it wasn't, like I've said, I've had 8 babies, and I'm thin. And right after I give birth, I look like I wasn't even pregnant. And for many, many people will be like, wow, you're so lucky. And to this day, when I go to the store, or they see me and I just take 1 or 2 of them with me to the store, people will be like, are those your daughters? I'm like, yeah, these are my daughters. I have 7 daughters and 1 son. And they look at me completely shocked, like, what? You don't look like you could have had that many babies. And to others, it's like, wow, that is amazing. But to myself, I was like, I felt awful for a long time. But I'm learning to heal and to love myself. And I'm learning that, you know what? And I'm healing, and I'm learning that, you know what? Destiny, you are amazing. You know what? Destiny, these are my affirmations to tell myself. Destiny, I love you. Okay? You need to tell yourself that you love yourself. Destiny, when you look in the mirror, that is only an illusion. Okay? You need to look in that mirror not with the society, the way society wants to portray and push us to look like. You need to look in that mirror with your eyes, the eyes that God gave you, and say, you know what? I am beautiful. I am perfect. And yes, we could go to the gym, we could work out, we could try to gain weight, all this to make us feel better, yeah? But it's to a point now where it's like society is pushing that we need to look this certain way in order to have, you know what? And I've always been the person to tell other people when they're talking negatively about themselves. I've always been the person to say, you know what? You are all that and a bag of chips. You are beautiful. But what I was feeling to do was speak those good words to myself, okay? And it wasn't until recently, like I said, that I've noticed, like, you know what? I need to love myself because I'm causing so much frustration, so much depression, so much anger. Like, I'm causing these certain things in my life to happen because I'm not loving myself, okay? And I'm learning to shift my mindset, like to quiet that voice in my head that's saying, you know what? She's so much prettier than you. She has a beautiful body and you don't. Okay, I'm learning to quiet that voice because that is the voice of the enemy. That is not the voice of the Lord, okay? That voice is the enemy that is trying to steal your anointing. That is the enemy's voice trying to cause confusion and insecurities and all of the things that are not of God, okay? So, I don't know if this message is going to resonate with anybody, but I really hope it does, and I hope you take it and you embrace it. And if you know anybody that is suffering with postpartum depression, or if they just are not feeling like themselves, please send this message to them and let them know that they are loved, okay? They are enough. They are perfect just the way they are. And I know it's so hard for us to hear sometimes, but it is true. We do not need to change. We do not need to change our own bodies to look like the bodies that social media, that our society, the world is portraying us to and pushing us to want to be, okay? So we really need to step up and be better for our daughters, be better for the next generation. And you know what? And it's just so crazy to me because I am a cheerleading coach and a basketball coach, and I really want to motivate these girls to love themselves. But it wasn't until I got a rude awakening, like Destiny. God told me, Destiny, you need to love yourself, okay? You're telling everybody else to love themselves, but you're not loving yourself. So that's what I'm working on. And I hope you're going to work on it with me for yourself as well. Let's go on this journey together, okay? Remember, I love you. God loves you. This is an amazing soul-to-soul family, and I am so happy that you're a part of it. And let's continue to encourage other women to love themselves and spread nothing but love and positivity, okay? So, we'll see you on the next message. And remember, if this message resonated with you, please hit the subscribe button or drop a comment below. Even drop your favorite emoji, okay? So that way I know that my messages that I feel like I need to share with you are really touching you and helping you and motivating you, okay? Because again, we are a family and we are a team, and we're just going to build this community to get more and more women to love themselves, okay? I love you all. Bye-bye.